I'm Thalia.
And I'm Denzel.
And we are the Alva
Empire.
Empire. We are here to bring you guys entertainment, laughter,
Joy.
Share
our life with you, just what we do.
Where we came from. Yeah. And we hope you guys are going to enjoy this and enjoy us as much as we are going to enjoy entertaining you guys. Let's start off a little bit from where we came from. I was born and raised in Chicago.
Me as well. We both grew up on the north side, Albany Park.
Well, yeah.
That's where we're from.
I would say I grew up Humble Park and Albany Park, but both is where I resigned my life. And
but it's like, the reason why I say Albany Park is because that's where we went through our teenage years, and it's like through your teenage years is when you learn the most.
Yeah.
So that's why I say Albany Park, because originally I'm not from Albany Park either. I'm just saying Albany Park because that's where I learned what I learned. That's how I became who I am.
And that's how we met each other.
That is how we met each other.
Yes, we did meet each other in Albany Park. We met in high school. We weren't, in a relationship in high school, but that is good just because, when you're in your teenage years, you're not ready for a relationship. You're not ready to do what we were ready to do for each other because,
you don't take relationships as serious as you do
when you grow older, for
as a teenager. You don't see the world as like how you do when you're grown, like.
Right, you look at life so much differently, and we are a witness to that. A lot of you guys know us, and a lot of you guys may know me for the old me. Well, I'm here to tell you guys that I am no longer that woman. And when I say that, I say this because I'm no longer that girl who, was just so aggressive, so crazy. I guess you can say I was crazy. I let a lot of things get to me, and I let a lot of people take me out of my character. Now, back then, the character that I was isn't who I want to be now. And that
isn't who you are now.
Perfect. Yes, it isn't who I am now.
I'm a witness.
Yeah.
What?
Stop. You know what? People have to grow, and I feel like us becoming parents, because that we are. I am a mother, and he is the father of my child, and he's a father as well, and we are amazing parents. And us having a child definitely motivated us to change so much.
Our perspective on the world, honestly. It really changed my perspective on the world because I know what I've done in the past, and I know I wasn't the best person in the past. But seeing my son being born, it really changed everything in my head. Like, I don't move the same I used to. I don't do the things I used to.
We.
Well, yeah, sure. We. So yeah. And relationships is all about sticking together through the rough times.
Yeah.
It's not about, we're getting into an argument, okay, so let's just break up. No, it can't. You have to fight through it. You can't just, like they say, you can't be in a relationships without arguments. It comes with it.
Yeah.
So it's like,
and I think a lot of the times, us as women, and I'm speaking from the women perspective, it's like a man hurts us, and our first instinct is to go and leave him, or you know what, let me go and do this since he want to do this. And sometimes you can't be like that. You have to grow up, and you have to realize, you know what, we're young, and something I had to realize is, my man is gonna make mistakes just like I'm gonna make mistakes. But am I gonna sit here and leave him for the mistakes he's making, and then go with someone else who's gonna be making the same mistakes, and then I'm gonna leave him too?
Perfect.
No, you gotta sit there. You have to be willing to sit there and actually be like, you know what? All right, this is what you did. Now, what are we gonna do to fix it? What are you gonna do not to do it no more? And
to grow, you have to make sacrifices.
Yeah, you really do. And there's a lot of things that I had to sacrifice about myself to make him happy, and there's a lot of things he had to sacrifice about himself to make me happy. But it wasn't a sacrifice where it's like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be miserable, I shouldn't do this. It's more of like, you know what, that wasn't that good for me anyway, so let me go ahead and do this for him so he can make me happy, and then I can make him happy. And of course, as we said, relationships has arguments. We argue too, but the good thing about our arguments is, one, they don't last long. Two, we're able to know who started it and why it started, and we're able to sit down and be like, listen,
That's
I'm
really
sorry,
what it's about. It's
you're
about
sorry.
Communication. That's really what it's about.
And honestly, you know what? If I was not as confident as I am in my relationship, and I'm sure he can say the same thing, we wouldn't be here doing this for you guys right now. We're at a point in our life that, you know what, we're changing, we're growing, and he wants to be a rapper. He has so many goals in his life. I want to be an actress, a model, a runway fashion model. I want to do so much. I like making music too. We make music together, and that's something that we are here to show you guys, to share with you
Don't
guys.
Don't get me wrong, I haven't dropped nothing yet, just for the simple fact that it's like, I didn't want to just record in the garage where it's not going to sound right. Like, I wanted to go to a person that's going to make me sound clear. Like, I don't want it sounding staticky, none of that. So it's like,
you want to do it with
my time.
perfection, right?
And it's like, that's another thing too. I didn't want to drop it because I didn't feel like it was my time. Because don't get me wrong, I recorded a couple things, but I just didn't drop it because I didn't have confidence at the time, and I feel like I wasn't even ready. So yeah, I've been writing for some years now, almost 6 years I've been writing. So
you just have to be ready, and we're finally at the point where we are ready. I'm ready to just put myself out there. The only thing that is going to help us get where we want to get is by getting ourselves exposure. And no, we are not social media type of people. You don't see us on Facebook. You don't see us on Instagram. You don't see us. You don't see us. But that is because that's something that we decided that we didn't need in our relationship so that we can grow. And now we're at the point where we know that what we are going to do to make things work out. And you know what? Yes, we've had our doubts, like, you know what? Oh, these people might like doubt us. These people might talk about us. But you know what? What you say is not going to stop me from doing what I want to do. We live one life. You have one life to choose what you want to do. And I am going to make it to the top. And you do not pay my bills. You do not do anything for me. I have done everything on my own. We have done it together. We came from the bottom and now we're going to the top. And at the end of the day, people are going to hate no matter what. So it's like you have to choose whether you're going to let what people say stop you from doing what you want to do with your life. And guess what? None of you guys are stopping me. And I don't say that negatively either, because I don't want anybody to take that the wrong way. But I'm just saying, if you feel like you're here to stop us from what we're trying to do here, then I ask you kindly to please just find elsewhere, because you know what, we're here to do great things. We're here to give you guys positive love and happiness. This is what we're here for. And yes, in the past we may have been other people and you guys are like, don't judge us. Don't judge us because you don't know us no more. This is the new and improved Thalia. This is the new and improved Denzel. And we're here to show you guys that this is really us. And this is who we're here for, you guys.
Don't get me wrong. Y'all gonna see something. Like, if you search me up, you will see, like, things that look negative on my name. But it's like,
you were young.
Like I said, right? I was young, and it's not something that I do anymore. I don't hang out with the same crowd anymore. I mean, we don't even stay in the same place anymore. Which we
have not told you guys.
Which we
drum roll, please.
We came down to Florida, what, 6 months ago?
Babe, you always say 6 months. We're like 9 months.
It's like eight,
9 months. We have relocated to Florida for...
It flew so quick that I really did not realize how long we've been down here. Like, it feels like we just came down here yesterday. I swear, like...
Yes, it really does. No, I don't know. I guess for me, it has... I don't know. I feel like I've been here forever, and it's something...
It's crazy to say, but it's like... I feel like we've been down here for so long, but it's like I feel like we just came down here yesterday too.
I get you. So I get you. I feel like for me, you know, I I have left my whole family back in Chicago, and when I tell you guys, that was the hardest decision I could have ever made, but the best decision I've ever made. I hope you understand what I say when I say this.
We left,
because
the main reason we left is just the negativity that's up there, and we did not want to grow. We did not want our son to grow up around all of that.
Of course. We didn't want our son to grow up around what we grew up around and what we seen and the high schools we went to, you know, and I don't want to speak down on Chicago because that's something that people always do. But
Well,
Chicago, it got to a point where Chicago wasn't for us anymore, you know?
Yeah.
We wanted something better. We bring this child into this earth, this beautiful soul, and I'm so excited to expose my amazing son to you guys and you guys to see our family, you know, gathering together, because that's what we are. We are our own little family here. And as I was saying, you know, I left my whole family out there, but I made a family, and this is my family. These are the people that I need to protect, and these are the people that are going to be with me for the rest of my life. And of course, I pray one day the rest of my family comes, but right now we had to make the best decision for our life and for our son, and even for my man as a dark-skinned man in Chicago, you know. And yes, it's not easier here, of course.
It's not easier, but it's like,
it's not as bad. Everybody's more welcoming.
Really, I feel like it's not as bad because we're not from down here, so it's like we don't know anyone, so it's like no one is gonna come to us trying to start anything. But it's like back in Chicago, we knew
so many people. Like we can go
someone
everywhere, exactly. And down here, it's like you don't run into nobody. I mean, I do. I guess like people. Go ahead.
Sorry for that. The camera cut off, but back to what we were saying.
Wait, but I don't. Okay, just go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
But right, like I was saying, it's the negativity that makes the city ugly, because not, like I said, everyone is not the same.
Yes, everyone is not the same. It has its good and it has its bad, just like out here it has its good and it has its bad. And that's why I want to say it's not perfect, but it's not Chicago. It's totally different. The environment is positive, and it's so much easier to stay positive out here than it is in Chicago, and that's why we're here. But the camera is about to die, my friends, so let's do a little challenge. You ask me a couple questions, I'll ask you a couple questions, so you guys can get to know us. Yeah, get to know us a little better.
You first.
Alright, so what is my favorite color?
Red. No doubt about it.
Okay, go ahead.
I can't ask you the same thing.
Yeah,
that's way
different.
too easy. Alright. This might be hard unless you remember. Let's see. What is the name of our first family pet?
Your first family pet? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It starts with a B, doesn't it?
No.
No? Oh my gosh. How are you gonna do this to me? Oh, I can't think about it.
You're probably thinking it starts with a B because it rhymes with something that starts with a B.
I'm sorry.
Ringo.
Right. Okay, yes. And you know what?
Yes.
I should have thought of that because remember I told you I had a bearded dragon named Ringo. Yes.
My first family pet was a Rottweiler, and his name was Ringo.
Why did he have to throw a difficult one at me like that? So now let me throw a difficult one at you, okay? I don't know now. I'm trying to think so hard. Oops. Name. What was the first school I've ever went to? Like my first elementary school. You're not gonna remember. I want to give you a hard one.
Is it the one in Humboldt Park?
Alright, let me give you a different one. Okay.
No, you gotta answer it.
Okay, fine, I will. Okay, so it was Jefferson. Yeah, you wasn't gonna remember that.
I don't even know if you told me that.
Jefferson, I did.
I don't remember at all.
When my parents were together, that's the school I went to.
At all.
Okay. See, there's two things. I remember the name, but I just no. We don't talk about this dog like that. Okay. Okay. Next question. Don't be
What
too
is the name
difficult.
of my elementary school?
Faulkner. I'm sorry, something like that.
That is it. You said it weird, but that is
it's something like that.
It's Faulkner. Like Falcon.
Faulkner.
Falcon, like a
That sounded bad. I'm sorry. Yeah, Falcon.
You didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, Faulkner. Oh my god. Okay, what is my favorite thing to eat?
Overall,
okay. Okay, what is my favorite thing to cook because I like to eat it?
Boyogi Sao. Come on now.
That was too easy.
Way too easy.
Okay.
Like that's.
I love to cook, guys. That's one thing about me. I got you guys with these cooking videos. I'll put you guys on because cooking, that's my thing. Okay.
Let me think. Alright.
Maybe we should have these prepared for you guys.
We should.
Yes.
And I am sorry for taking long, but
It's kind of hard to think in the moment.
I'm trying to think, like, it's hard to get a question that's hard because you know everything about
We know everything about each other.
Like,
I mean, just ask random
what's
questions.
my favorite sport?
Football.
Second.
Basketball.
Alright.
Okay, what's my favorite sport?
Softball.
Okay. Okay, no, I didn't want to say second because you're not gonna guess the second. It's just softball. Okay.
What is the second?
I don't know. I think I loved cheerleading, but I guess that is a sport. It's not a sport.
I mean, it kind of is.
Yeah.
I was gonna say volleyball. I don't know why.
Oh no, not me. Not. I mean, not that I don't like volleyball. I like volleyball, but I would say swimming. Swimming over volleyball.
I should have. Yeah.
Okay. Next question. Oh, your turn.
All right. Going into high school, I was signed up for one class that I did not want. What was it?
JROTC.
Oh my god. I wanted gym, and they put me in ROTC. That was the worst. I mean, don't get me wrong. I liked it, but it's like my sergeant is who I didn't like.
Hey, don't put him out there. People know him.
That's okay.
It's okay.
I mean, that's just how I feel because of how he was toward me. So
okay, I get it.
Can't
Okay, this is a good question. What was the first sport I played in high school?
Swimming.
Damn.
I remember you being on the swimming team freshman year.
Yeah. It was okay.
Alright. So football is my favorite sport. But what was my position?
Running back?
No. I mean, I played that, but I played another position.
Quarterback?
Nope.
Front line or something like that?
You said front line.
Leave me alone.
It's not the army.
Why are you gonna make fun of me, babe? Just
Wide receiver.
Wide receiver. That one.
I mean.
Yes. Okay. See, you can't get mad at me. That's like
getting
okay.
mad. I'm not
What
getting mad.
position did I play when I was at Roosevelt?
What, softball?
Exactly. Yes, in softball.
I do not know.
Exactly. I didn't know either.
That's
Unless
okay,
we
you
didn't remember.
remember.
You should have paid attention.
What was your position?
A lot. Alright, you guys, we are so sorry we were not able to finish that Q&A for you guys. We will finish that video. Soon it'll be more than just that. We are going to do pranks, we are going to do challenges, we are going to do all types of different entertaining videos for you guys, and I am so excited for this journey. I want to thank everyone who came out to view our video and who is subscribing and sharing our video in advance. Thank you guys. We love you guys so much, and we are so excited for this journey to come and the more videos and the more entertainment we are about to bring to you guys. All right, guys, we do. Go ahead, baby.
Dang, I forgot what I was about to say. What was it? We were gonna say for this Q&A, if you want to see the other parts of this Q&A, hit the subscribe button. We want to get to 100 subscribers. Once we get to 100 subscribers, we will drop the other parts of that Q&A.
Yes, for sure. We got you guys. And the more subscribers we get, the more videos you guys get. All right, guys. We are excited. We love you guys so much. We did choose to make our name Alva Empire, but we will be calling you guys Alva Pack because you guys are part of our Alpha Pack. Okay?
And we'll explain more about that
in another video. Okay, guys? We love you guys. We're out.